All right, so these are the parts for This Is Amazing Grace by Phil Wickham. These are the parts that on the rehearsal tracks would be panned the furthest right, and it's really helpful to hear them. If you just pan it on to the furthest right you can, you'll hear the parts. One complication, though, is there are a lot of parts on here, so it's not just one guitar part, it's multiple guitar parts. So, you know, you might have 2 guitar players in your band and you're trying to cover 8 guitar parts. And that's what we do as guitar players. That's what we get stuck doing all the time. So you try to figure out what works. This is actually the furthest right guitar part that I was trying to capture. So this would be guitar 2. So if you have a 2 guitar situation, then this would be the one that would be sort of the main rhythm guitar. The other one does all of the interesting stuff with a lot of different single note lines and delays and stuff. But this would be the sort of bread and butter parts for this. All right, so this is the intro part for This Is Amazing Grace. This is an opening figure that'll show up a couple of times through the piece. First of all, I have a dotted 8th on this thing. And I have sort of a thick sound. I've got my Les Paul bridge pickup. I've got a full tone drive on in overdrive mode. And I've got the volume like halfway up so it bites a little bit more. This is probably, I would guess he's going through like an AC30 or something like that. A little bit bitier sound than what I have currently, but it works pretty well. So all I'm doing is I'm starting off, so here's my, so I've got that sort of rhythm sound. I'm doing notes B flat, F, and B flat. And then on beat 4, I roll my finger back from doing a bar chord to doing the notes F, B flat, F, and A. Then I do an E flat chord, and I'm going to do B flat, E flat, and B flat. And then on beats 3 and 4, I'm going to roll up here to the same thing, but E flat, B flat, E flat. And I'm going to do the same trick where I roll down, so it'll be like this. Go on a B note, travel that down. All right, so that's the intro of This Is Amazing Grace. All right, so for the first verse, I'm going to play a B power chord. I've taken all my delay off, so I've got a pretty dry sound. I've got the notes F and B, flat. Then I'm going to go up to an E flat 2 chord. So if you play an E flat power chord and then play the notes F and B flat on top. And I think he's actually just doing the top, not the bottom. Then a little G minor chord, D, G, B flat, F2 chord, E flat 2. And that's verse 1 part. So this is the second chorus. I'm going to start off almost the exact same figure, so B flat chord. Then I'm going to go to an E flat chord. Then to a G minor. F chord. Second time through B flat, E flat, but I'm going to do something different with this. I'm going to play like a G minor 7, so like, and I'm going to walk this down. So here's your bass. Then to the G minor. And that just rolls off. All right, at the end of the second, there's really no guitar part on the second verse, although you could play the first verse guitar part, it would work fine. But at the end of it, there's a little line that's good to play. It goes like this. So. And then we'd be back into the chorus again. So this one, this is the second chorus. It's almost the exact same, but I'm going to put a little lines in. These are overdub parts, so they're not just on one guitar part, but I like them. I think they're nice variations. So I'm going to start off with the same thing, and then I'm going to do this little pentatonic. Then I'm going to go into like an E flat 2. So I'm doing the notes F, G, A, but I'm going to do it like this. G minor 7, F, back to the B flat. He's almost certainly capoed when he's doing this part, and he's going to get into this chord. But I love the sound of it. He's probably capoed 3 here, and he's probably playing like a little C chord shape. But you can still play it if you want a little bit like an exercise stretch. So. You hear that clank of the minor second. It's a second variation. All right, well, I hope that helped, and I hope you get some ideas for some variations of what you can do on Phil Wickham's This Is Amazing Grace.